Aloha, Rich Halverson here. This is ICS321, this is the first video of summer session, and I'm going to show you where everything is. As you know, this summer, we're starting, the University of Hawaii at Manoa is adopting a new learning management system called Lamaku, and we're no longer using Lima. So log into Lamaku and using your login, and it should look something like this. I'm going to switch over to a student version. What this it says is what the student version looks like. The course should be here. Click on the course, and this is what this looks like. I'll probably start using the announcements. The three menu items up here that are important is the content. And at the content, you can see the syllabus, and that's where you get access to the textbook. The assignments tab up at the top is important. This lists some assignments, which you're going to start doing probably like week 3. Okay, first couple of weeks we're just going to be in the textbook. And the other one is grades. And grades is where you're going to see as you do textbook activities, these will get updated. They have to be updated manually. It's easy for us to do that, but so it's not automatic when you finish an activity in the textbook that it gets automatically updated, but it will within a week or so. And so those are the three important things. Let's look at the content. If you look at the syllabus, it's my information. Access to the textbook, it's $89. This is the schedule. These due dates are recommended. You're not going to be held to them. Everything has to be done Saturday, July 5th. Okay. You can work at your own pace. Some people finish early. Some people kind of do a blast at the end. That's okay. There's no penalty for missing these due dates, as long as everything's done by the end. And the reason I can do that is because everything is auto-graded. All the assignments, all the assessments are graded automatically. That means you can see how you did when you're done, and also there's unlimited resubmissions. You can resubmit as many times as you want, and there's no time limitations either on any of them. All right, so one thing about that a couple of you have asked about is participation verification. We have to do participation verification. It's a federal requirement now, and in Lamaku, all you have to do is like log in and do some stuff, and then it somehow knows that that counts as participating. You can also send me an email, and those of you that send me an email asking about it, okay, that qualifies, so I see you're participating. And the other thing is buy the textbook. You should buy the textbook. And you know, if you haven't bought the textbook after a week or so, I'm gonna email you and ask you, or highly suggest that you buy the textbook, because you don't want to get, and the textbook also has to be purchased by a certain time also, so that time runs out. All right, so let's take a and down here is this grading policy breakdown. These are things you do in the textbook, and these are assignments that you do on a server that I provide for you. And you learn about that with the first server, the first assignment here. It's setting up a database on your server, and this explains how to do that. Let's take a look at the textbook. You can click on Zodbook's textbook, log in, and it ends up looking like this. So there are, if you click on reporting, I think you have a reporting link. You can see your progress, and this by the way is showing progress in the entire class. But yours should only show progress for your own, for yourself. And there are participation activities, there are challenge activities, and there are labs. Okay, so if we take a look at a participation activity, that looks like each section, and you read through it, and you go through these animations here, and so on, and you click through them, and when you're all done, the little check mark shows up there. You should be paying attention to this. And there I got the activity, and that counts, and so so then you get points for that. And participation activities is 10% of your grade. So go through those. There's different kinds. Some of them are multiple choice, and you can do it as many times until you get it right. Okay, there you go. I got that one correct, and so on. So you keep on doing that. More. There's these drag and drop things. You can click through these, and so on until you get them right. You should really be not, but it doesn't matter how many times you do it. So let's try to find a challenge activity. Is there one here? Let's go up here. Okay, here's a challenge activity. And so click through this. Let's take a look at this challenge activity down here. Okay, here. We've learned about query languages from this section. It's just we've learned about some of the SQL statements. They're very simple ones, nothing complicated. We learned about the insert statement, and so let's start this up. And we're supposed to pick what is the new row's population. So this is the table. It's a table called country, and we're inserting into this table called country, and this is it. And we're inserting this record here, and the order here matters. So this is the name, this is the capital, this is the population, and this is the independence year. And so the question is, what is the new row's population? This is going to be the new row here. What's the population? It's this number here. So you answer that, and then you click go on, and I got the check mark here. So the next one is select capital. So we're selecting from country, and we're selecting whatever is something in this column, and we're selecting the one where the ones where the area is less than 7,800. Well, which ones are those? It looks like this one, this one, this one, and that's it. So that's 3, right? 1, 2, 3. So the resulting table has 3 capitals. Yeah? All right. And so if you go along here and you answer something wrong, like which row is deleted, the country is Ukraine. Okay, it's this row that's deleted, but what happens if I do the wrong answer? I check it, and it says it's wrong, tells me what the right answer is. You click next, and it gives you a different problem, usually. And so now we're going to delete the country with population of this, which is this one, so we're deleting this one. That's the question, and I got that correct. Okay, anyway, so that's those are challenge activities, and let's take a look at a lab. Labs are actually little programs you have to write. And so in this lab here, we're supposed to, we learn about how to create a table in SQL table. And to create the table, you use something called the create table statement. And you learn that up here. You learn reading, you learn that here by reading this and clicking through the participation and challenge activities. So how do you do a lab? We're supposed to create a table called movie that's got these columns. It's got an ID column, it's got a title column, it's got a rating column, it's got a release date column, it's got a budget column, and these are the types of fields they are, and these all mean something. And so we're supposed to where's where's the, I'm supposed to have a screen here that's not showing up. Let me refresh this. Okay, here we go. So you're supposed to type the create statement here, and so I'm going to type it in. It's create table, and the name of the table is movie. Create table movie, and so there's some arguments. It's like a function. There's some arguments here, and there's an ID. Field, and I'm going to get this wrong just to see, so you can see what it's like. Integer. I'm going to say it's an integer. And then there's got to be a title field, and that is a variable, and this is a type. You learn this when you read this chapter. That's a variable character type, 50. Because it says 50 here. The next one is a called rating. That's right. Rating is a char. That's a that's a fixed length of 4. And then there is a release date. And that is a date type, and it can just be D-A-T-E, and it knows what that is, year, month, day. And then the last one is a budget value, and that is it's a decimal number, and it's going to have 6 digits to the left of the decimal point and 2 digits to the right of the decimal point. That makes 8 digits. So the arguments here are 8 digits total, and the decimal point is between is 2 digits, is 2 positions in from the right. All right, and then I think that's about it. And then we want to confirm the table was created by using the show tables statement. So let's just add show tables. Okay. And let's run this and see if there's any mistakes. Can't really tell if it's correct though, because we'll see if it's correct when we actually submit it. And you can submit as many times as you want. I gotta finish this up. And we get we got 9 out of 10 because we got this first ID column data type incorrect. It should be this small integer unsigned. Okay, integer ends up being a 32-bit integer, but this only has to be 16 bits. And 16 bits unsigned, okay, between 0 and 65,535. So that would be unsigned small int, it's only 16 bits instead of 32 bits, and it's unsigned. Okay, so let's see if this works. Okay, there. So we got all the points, and we're done with this lab. Great. Okay, so those are the 3 types of activities in the textbook, and you go through all 14 chapters. All right. So that's enough to get you started. I'll have more videos and a couple more videos, and then when we get into assignments, you'll learn more about your server and so on. So I hope this gets you started. If you have any questions, text me, and my information is on the right here. Texting me or emailing me, and I'll respond pretty much the same day. Okay? Great. Thanks for watching.